We welcome them all. We also welcome all our participants of this session. Once again, welcome to one and all. Thanks. Thank you very much.
Thank you, respected Dr. Avinash Patil, sir. May I please request respected Dr. Naresh Chandra, sir, to mark this, opening of this with a welcome address.
We are indeed very happy to welcome all the participants for this mission. All the dear parents, the students, esteemed members of academic fraternity, invited guests, the college, jointly with NEST, had initiated an activity for the students and the parents and all concerned of, with the purpose that can we convert the present difficult time into opportunities? Can we take advantage of by organizing several such sessions by eminent personalities on personal grooming, personality development, image building is a one side, emerging business trends, corporate dynamics, these three areas. And as it has been said by Dr. Avinash Patil, it will be around 16, 17 sessions. And this is the beginning. As we move forward, there will be several new initiatives from our side to provide the best of environment to enrich academically as well as otherwise. The students particularly can take great advantage of this session. Generally, it is felt what to do. Here is a bundle of opportunities through various skill development programs, awareness, motivation, and with a feeling of we can do it, we shall do it, is said we shall overcome all difficult times. And on this note, we very sincerely appreciate NEST, Mr. Valkrishna Sharma, his whole team, Mr. Bipul Solanki, Ms. Ashar, all the members of NEST family. Today we have two eminent speakers. We welcome them. I'm sure as we see them, it will be exciting and enriching. And tomorrow, every day, some or the other session will be organized. I'm sure we will be very, very satisfied after attending, very pleased after attending these sessions. I convey my best wishes to one and all. BK Birla College team, particularly Dr. Avinash Patil, Dr. Harish Dubey, Mrs. Smita Gupta, and all those who have helped in coordinating this activity deserves a special mention. I also would like to add, because there are many who are not from BK Birla College family, our management is very, very supportive and trying to provide the best of proactive environment for the cause of student fraternity, for the cause of higher education, for the cause of school education. From our esteemed institutions, BK Birla College, which very rightly said is autonomous, one of the most sought after institution in the area, BK Birla Public School, which is again the best in the area, one of the top institution ranked always in the state and the country. And I'm sure under the vision and dynamic leadership of our chairman, Shri O.R. Chitlangi, we are all set. We are very committed to move forward, to grow forward,
I am as a
especially
panelist only.
digital
I'm joining.
way. We want to take an extra mile, maybe from the next academic year,
एक सेकंड ना विपुल सर को कॉल आ रहा है.
to 50% of the our
हेलो हेलो.
subject
हाँ सर अभी मैंने ज्वाइन किया है पीके सर के आईडी से.
we taught from digital platform. Evaluation, assessment, project, assignment, all these things will come. And while learning and getting trained in this, we have to prepare for holistic development. Today, some people may feel that jobs are declining, jobs are becoming less. But those who will compete, those who will enrich locally and globally in different facets of learning, I'm sure there is great scope. It's a question of difficulty comes and difficulties will go. But as we train ourselves, as we move towards newer beginning, newer accepting newer challenges, I'm sure future of our students, future of all of us, our younger generation will definitely be bright in times to come. With this positive note, I want to once again convey our best wishes to one and all. Thank you very much.
Respected Dr. Naresh Chandra sir, thank you so much for these kind words and blessings. Without your blessing, this wouldn't have been possible. The entire team of BK Birla has been instrumental in putting across this special initiative. Moving forward with this today's day and today's topic, Power Personality, we are glad to welcome Mr. Shakir Sheikh and Vijay Vikram Singh. We'll begin the session with Mr. Shakir Sheikh. He has been a public figure, a most sought after public figure, has been the show director at multiple fashion organizations in the past couple of decades. He's been instrumental in the industry in making and shaping careers of many. He has been also tagged as the director and founder of NAMG, a leading institution which is focusing on the development of the upcoming models. If you can play the brief video of NAMG, and then we can invite Shakir sir to enlighten us with the power personality aspects. Can we have the video AV, please?
I'm with you. My arms are wide, catching fire as the wind blows. I'm never rich enough for pride. I see $1 billion in your eyes. Even if we're strangers till we die.
लोगो देखा है ऊपर.
रावकडे वीरला घेऊन ये सांगितलं बाबांनी.
Excellent. It has always been great to chat with Shakir sir, and on this subject today, who better than Shakir sir? He has been instrumental in nurturing the candidates, the models who are being expected to be powerful personalities. Shakir sir, with his experience of nurturing this power-packed personalities, is today enlightening our students, BK Birla students, to ensure that they also bring their presence with a power-packed personality. Shakir sir, over to you. If you can please enlighten our students with the experience that you have gained.
Very good evening to everyone present out here. And thank you, BK Birla College, Dr. Naresh Chandra and Dr. Avinash Patil. Nest Academy, Vipul sir, thank you for having us here. We as a family of NMG is proud to be associated under NEST, and I'm glad that today we're here to share our valuable inputs and our knowledge to the students of the college. It's a very difficult time that most of the students are facing, and none of in this century people existing alive have faced this a lockdown. And so we are a special kind of a people who has to deal with this situation, and we have to come out of this, emerge as a stronger and more learned person, because the world is going to change after this. So what knowledge sitting at in the home comfort, what things we can do at from our home, and like as we are right now part of the webinar, this is one step towards it, where we are imparting knowledge, exchanging knowledge with each other, and making the best out of it. And I would like to take this opportunity and take this afternoon further by answering your questions and understanding how important is it to be fashionable, how important is fashion a part of any individual, whether you're in the job of fashion fraternity, whether in a job of education, whether in a service industry, or whether you're in corporate sector. Every sector requires a presentation, requires a skill to be carrying, and we are going to discuss all that in detail with you today.
Thank you so much for the beginning, sir. We are looking forward to get a lot of answers, but yes, we have a limitation of time today, and hence, we will try to see how much we can gather from this brief presence for our students. So to quickly begin with, for a teenager, for a student, who is in the graduation mode right now, in the age group of from 18 to 21 around, do you think how important this personality aspect is for him?
Um, Teenage, I would call it at the teenage. Teenage is the right age where I feel you're right. Knowledge has to be imparted because most of our Indian kids are influenced by cinema. There is no formal education to you in terms of your presentation, in terms of your body imaging, in terms of your body type. Most of these students are so scared or hesitant to understand and experiment things. And that's a kind of an age where you are trying to be comfortable with your body and your personality type. उस वक्त अगर आपको उस एजुकेशन में नहीं नॉलेज दिया जाता है उस फील्ड में तो ये बहुत ही लैटरल डैमेज कर सकता है आपकी पर्सनालिटी को बिकॉज आई रिमेंबर व्हेन यू आर एंटरिंग अ कॉलेज एंड यू आर नॉट कॉन्फिडेंट अबाउट योर हेयर and when you're entering a college and you think, oh, I am a little broader at my waist or hips, and is it the right pattern I'm wearing, or does print make me look big, or is my hair perfect, or what people are going to make fun of it? So all this consciousness. Also, we all have limitations to our school's exposure. We are not in a system where finishing school is giving an advantage. Most of you are unaware with a lot of things in terms of social terms, the way to carry yourself, or things, conversation, a way to communicate. But it's not a taboo, and most of you feel dejected. And there are a lot of people who, after the age of 30 or 40, realize that some terms used in college and FIJC they were not aware, and they learned it at the age of 30. So we are not in the age where we can sit back and say, I'm not aware about it. You should be aware about everything, and getting knowledge about everything for anything that concerns you or bother you is very, very important. So I think by being fashion conscious, you are not just opening up your door, you are opening up a whole new vision to your personality, changes the personality. So being a teenager, finishing is very, very important. We need to learn the odds and be comfortable because right now, gone are the days that you're going to learn from your own zone and work in your own zone. We had a particular way in the past where people studying in one part of the country were working over there, growing over there, and surviving over there. But it's very common today that you are studying right now in Birla College and you might graduate, and next in a couple of years you're working in somewhere in UK or USA or any other part of the world. And what are you going to be carrying yourself as a personality is very, very important. So I think learning your fashion side, knowing to get to know what is good and what is bad for you, trying to explore yourself and feeling comfortable with whatever you have and making the best of it is very, very important for you as a student.
True, sir. So we will, would love to have some few quick tricks, few tips from you, how a beginner, a student kind of individual in that age group, what are the quick things, that he can adopt to so that, he can ensure that his dressing is apt and he's able to put front best image of himself?
Number one, as today's age, I would say do not hesitate to put your question. And you have a very motherly, sisterly, or you say grandmom feeling somebody to answer, that is your Google. So number one thing that I would advise you is Google your doubts. So everything is available online, and there are so many beauty bloggers, and every age is taken answered. It's not like that there is fashion only for models, there's fashion for corporate, there's fashion for everyone and every age group. There are people working in a given part of the world at any particular time for any age category, be it a toddler, a newborn, to a growing up baby of a 5-year, to a man or a woman of 80-year-old or 90-year-old lady. There is concern of fashion and the problem related to every age group. So please don't hesitate to Google your problem. I'm sure you're going to find some interesting links. If you are interested in growing up yourself and making yourself fashionably conscious, then you have to follow some good bloggers who are working for your age. It doesn't mean that you start following bloggers, anybody and everybody randomly. You need to follow what is your interest. And there is a blog, there is sites, and there is help available online to you and everything. Also, professionally, if you would like to take this opportunity, then there are academies and institutions who offer you professional training in terms of understanding and evaluating and finishing school, like as we do at NNG. But that's at a later stage. But if whenever you want to feel that fashion plays a very important role, please do not hesitate to ask the advice and expert. And a lot of people are happily available online to answer your question and give you feedback in terms of what is right for you, what is not good for you. If this is a skin tone, this is advisable to you. This is the time, this is the season, this is apt. And there is also beyond this, there are a lot of fashion forecast which happens on the global level. So if you are aware and if you are in summer, then you are planning that your college is going to start in June, then you should forecast, Google the forecast that what are the colors trending for the June. So maybe when you're entering a college in the junior college or the new year in monsoon, what is the fashion, what is the length, what is the color, everything you will be aware, and might be you are a trendsetter because you are educated about it. So there is no harm in picking up your question and asking to online or people around, or take formal help from the experts, but there's never an age to learn.
True, sir. There is been a race for becoming a trendsetter in the teams that these days that we see. And this subject being so very customized, so very individualistic, and it has been fast changing with times and with season. And hence, as rightly said, there is a need to add an expertise advice on this. And yes, rightly pointed out, being in touch with the online bloggers and the experts in the industry will do make a good, productive sense. Moving further from here, sir, in the current times, as we all are facing this lockdown, and we don't have any salons being open, and we do understand the importance of hairstyling. If you can throw light on this, how important the hairstyling is when we talk about a personality, and in this lockdown period, what are the quick tips that you can give us?
See, I think it's very, very important to look prick and prime, because we are always under the eyes of people, and you set your personality the way you feel about it. It's nothing wrong in having a long hair or short hair or different kind of hair, but how you finish it, because even in the lockdown, I was suffering the situation where no salons are open, but that doesn't mean I come in a messy condition and give a reason. I use my trimmer at my home, and with the help of my daughter, I just did my own finishing, what you can see. So I think it's up to you. You need to take that effort. You need to take that initiative that I want to look different. Maybe if you are not able, you don't have a trimmer, you don't have facilities, might be you can just tie up neatly your hair, but coming out that neat presentation is very important for you. So giving away reasons and saying that I'm not in a situation, because as a teenager, we always feel there's a system which is against you, always asking you to cut your hair or do this and do that. It's never about that. And you always give reason. I was busy, I didn't have time, I couldn't do this, I couldn't catch up. But I think it's more of your personality. Even if you have long hair and if you maintain it nicely and you make it look prim and perfect, I don't think any of your college system or anybody would have a problem for you to come till the time you're presentable and you look good and you carry it nicely. It doesn't mean that you grow your hair and you're flaunting that hair in the campus. It doesn't mean that half your hair is taking attention when you're in the class of the lecture. So maintaining the hair is very, very important. And again, as I said, there are amazing people available to give you tip and teach you what is your hair type, what is your hair texture, what care to be taken, what is a good hair day, what is a bad hair day, and what are the quick remedies to fix up and move on and make yourself look presentable in a quick getaway. So I think it all is all about learning, and you have a big sea and a big ocean ahead to pick up drop by drop and fill it in yourself and learn and be fashionably correct.
True, sir. Apart from the the look, the exterior look, which will be influenced by the dressing and the hairstyling and makeup and all factors, how important it is to be fit from within to carry a powerful personality.
Thank you for this amazing question, sir. I think most of the teenagers or anybody in this lockdown is severely facing this. We might look happy, we might look sharing amazing happy posts on social media, and you're sitting with your family for a dinner, and in the back of your mind, you're just worried what is going to happen with my result, or what is going to happen with the marks that I'm going to score. Am I going to waste my year, or is it that I'm not going to make it to that academic, that admission? The race is running in your mind. So students and people present out here, please don't let this take it to your head. We all are in the same boat, maybe at different speed, but yes, at different time, but we all are in the same boat. And a lot of people are thinking where you're going to land up after this shutdown gets over. I might say it's not about where you might land up, it's what you're going to land up with is important. And as I could see the effort, most of you are online. This is the first step that you're taking an effort to learn from your other counterparts. So some of the people are sulking and complaining about boredom, being locked in the home, unable to move out, but some of them making the best use. Maybe you're using this lockdown period to improve your cursive handwriting. Maybe your lockdown period, you're taking the time to improve your writing skill. Maybe you're taking the time to do your sketching perfect. Anything which you thought would be your hobby could turn into your profession post-lockdown. And this comes under mental health. So your mental health is very, very important for you and anybody. You need to be mentally fit, and we have great experts at NAMG who take care of your mental health, because to be in any profession, whether you're a student, whether you're working profession, and it is very important to be in a good state of mental health. Or even being a professor or a teacher, I can't have a disturbed mental health and come to teach you in a class, because my mind is somewhere. I'm disturbed from the health of my family or any situation at my surrounding, which is going to affect on the way I teach or way they're communicating. Similarly, you as students, when you come to the class or online, you need to keep everything aside, feel good about the factor, and come with your right mental health and be strong. Because if something is bothering you, you might be just physically present here, mentally you're somewhere. So it is very, very important that the mental health, fitness, and you have to take efforts. You have to do routine. Mental health just doesn't arise of dressing up nicely. Mental health arises of your dietary, your rest, your planning, your relaxation, meditation, exercise. It comes from everything. So there's a lot that goes behind the mental health, and I'm glad that in India right now, most of the school and colleges are emphasizing and encouraging mental health education, and you're glad that you're going to have part of your online classes in the coming sessions.
True, sir. So in general, like moving on to a next topic, like in general, there is a tendency that we have seen that somebody who has been able to carry himself in a well manner, in a very powerful manner, maybe through his dressing and hairstyling and makeup that we are being discussing right now, there's a tendency that the rest of the members around him, maybe in the peer group or in the professional circuit, they try to, or they tend to, give more respect to him, and there is an opportunity for more leadership that eventually falls in his kitty. How do you see this? Is it like only through the appearance that somebody who is getting this opportunity to lead others is sufficient enough, or you think that there is more to add to the powerful personality to become a good leader?
Well, I will take the simple example of what pleases your eyes. You bite it first. For example, you go to a sweet shop and you see everything. You land up in a different country or a different city which you have not tried a sweet, but you look at all the sweets available, option available, and you pick up something which is soothing to your eyes first. The taste is different after having it. But if you're experimenting, the first thing that suits your eyes is your personality. So whatever you see is attracting you. Definitely. So presentation plays a very, very important role. And in a simple form, I would say two people graduated, both have equal marks and both have the same educational skill, both are competitive and both are perfect. But the presentation wise, if you finish and if you're confident and you both go for interview, definitely the interviewer is going to select somebody who's more presentable, because at the end of the day, pleasant personality is always something that helps you to achieve your positioning, and people look up to you. Like there's a different respect when you look up at a manager who is dressed up in a suit or a manager who's dressed up not that great. So physical appearance make a lot to it. And I think you as an individual, we are in an age where we are fashion conscious. We all need to be physically be present. Physically presentable doesn't mean that you need to have a model body, doesn't mean that you have to do a lot of makeup, doesn't mean, but yes, there are basic ethics to physical dressing: smell good, feel fresh, Let your clothes be ironed. Let your combination or your style that you choose is just perfect. Being simple and presentable is what people look at. And it's not necessary that you need to wear fancy clothes or fancy makeup or fancy things to follow the, but I think the question itself says that it plays a very, very important role on your peer group and the people around, or anything to has to do with your physical appearance. So take care of your physical appearance. You just cannot get up and wear a night dress or just a basic, you say, okay, I'm tired, I don't feel like dressing. It's not about dressing up. Or you might wear a simple t-shirt, you might wear a simple jeans, or you might wear a simple top, but it has to be presentable, it has to be presented well, it has to be clean, fresh, ironed, so that you look good. Your hair, a basic touch of makeup, a basic feel. Makeup doesn't mean that you have to keep doing a full-fledged makeup. For my girl students who are watching, clean hair tie-up, or even if you're leaving your hair open, there has to be finished. You cannot leave your frizzy hair open. If I want to take your hair open, maybe a little iron to keep the hair settled nicely. A basic clean, no makeup look in terms of light mascara, a little of moisturizing skin to give you that freshness. You cannot walk into a class with dry skin and looking dead. A little of moisturizer or a lip gloss to give you that freshness, and maybe not a full makeup, just a little eyeliner or mascara to keep your eyes wide open. I think that makes a perfect concept. I would love to attend a class where my students are all attentive and look finished and poised, rather than students who are yawning and tired and who are lethargic. And so I think physical appearance makes a lot of influence.
Well taken, sir. Before we move on to the next section of the communication, sir, a final one, like, for students when they move from the campus to corporate, they have to go through a rigorous process of interviews. How important it is, to ensure that they carry themselves well, because it is frequently said that the first impression is the lasting impression, and a personality does make a good impact on creating this first impression. Any tips or any guidance that you would like to share with students, how they can carry themselves in the interview rounds?
Yes, as we are in a global situation and we are looking at a global opportunity. So students, please don't underestimate that you will go to an interview and you will get a job, because the trend of interviews are also changing. There are interviews which are done in a very different way. You are not just interviewed selected on the basis of your qualification or what you achieved. You're not just judged or on the way you carry yourself, how you look, how you feel. There are interviews which conducts about your public speaking. There are interviews, group discussion. There are interviews to check your ability to face a situation. There are interviews done being called you over drinks and dinner, where they see your table manners, how well, because you're representing a company and your job is to go and talk to people, and you're going in meeting in restaurants and all. They don't want somebody eating shabbily and an ill-mannered person. So they would select a candidate which has a quality of everything. So you as a student, you would need to learn all the traits of business. You would learn to trait of all being a fine gentleman or a gorgeous woman who can be fixed in any situation or handle any kind of given situation in meeting, whether in terms of ordering the right wine at a meeting, or whether in terms of picking up the right fork and spoon at a fine sit-down dinner, whether at a right time going for a meeting with some international delegates and you're eating sushi and you wouldn't know how to use your chopsticks, and you're in a fix because you're representing a company, high lifestyle, and you're gone for a meeting which is about with the international delegates, and you don't want to look stupid and foolish. Maybe it's for the business. When you go, you need to be polished. So learn each and every trick as much possible. Give yourself a finishing touch and complete yourself. It's not easy to complete yourself, because till now, even after being in the fashion industry for more than 2 decades, I feel I'm still learning, and there is more to learn every passing day. And you will keep learning with your experience, with your travel, with your knowledge, and make the best use out of it. And learn from the professional, learn from the best. We as an AMG has a lot of these courses to offer, and we would love to have students who professionally want to take up these courses in future and prepare themselves. All the best to all the students, and thank you once again, BK Birla College, for having us on this panel. It was amazing imparting this knowledge, and I would be really happy to answer the question in the near future. If you have any question, to follow us on our social media, connect with us. We would love to help you as students individually as well.
Thank you so much, sir. It has always been a pleasure to be with you, and loved your modesty when you say that it is still a learning phase. Definitely a lot of
Thank
things
you.
to learn from you. Moving on from here, sir, we would be focusing on the next speaker of the day, Mr. Vijay Vikram. We are blessed to have him today.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. You'd like to
And
add something on this?
Yes, ये आवाज आपने हर हफ्ते, हर रोज, हर दिन अपने टेलीविजन बॉक्स पर सुनते होंगे. बिग बॉस चाहते हैं. आज बिग बॉस आपके लिए यहाँ खुद प्रेजेंट है, और it's great sharing working experience with Vikram, and we happened to meet up at an event and we gradually connected. It's a great bonding, and it's so much to learn from Vikram Singh sir that even I generally, when his classes are there, I listen to him, because as I said, and I told you rightly, there is so much to learn, and his classes are amazing. And people, I would tell you, your voice is very, very important part of your personality. When you're talking, when you're listening, हम सबको जो बिग बॉस की आवाज जो पसंद आती है, वो सिर्फ एक आवाज है, और मैं चाहूंगा कि वही आवाज के साथ विक्रम सिंह सर आप सबका स्वागत करें. ओवर टू विक्रम सिंह सर.
शाम 5 बजे बिग बॉस ने बीके बिरला कॉलेज के सभी स्टूडेंट्स और पैनलिस्ट, फैकल्टी मेंबर्स और डॉक्टर नरेश चंद्रा को धन्यवाद दिया इस खूबसूरत वेबिनार के लिए.
Thank you so much, Shakir, for that wonderful introduction. Thank you, Dr. Naresh Chandra. Thank you, Dr. Avinash Patil, Vipul Solanki, Sneha ma'am, Amit, and thank you, BK Birla College, for having me in this webinar on communication skills. Shakir sir has spoken a lot about the importance of personality, and communication plays an equally important role in seeing to it that you move ahead in life, seeing to it that you succeed in life. So your appearance gives the first impression, and that is very important. How you communicate gives the lasting impression that stays with the people forever. So communication is very, very important aspect of your personality. And within that communication, your voice plays a very, very important role. Because your voice is your identity in sound. So जब हम communication की बात करते हैं तो automatically उसमें आवाज का, उसमें voice का एक बहुत बड़ा role होता है, एक बहुत अहम योगदान होता है, और and we'll talk about that today in this session. Vipul sir.
Glad to have you, sir. We were amazed to hear the Big Boss sound. So welcome on board, sir. Looking forward to get as much as possible for our students on this. As you rightly said that it will create a lasting impression.
Absolutely.
If you can throw some light on the variations in the voice, like what are the different variations and what does it mean? About what does it indicate about one's personality?
So I'll first start with the communication, the basic of communication. The basic of communication is that we are communicating all the time. Now you have to understand, when I say that we are communicating all the time, it means that we may or might not be talking, but still we are communicating. When we talk, that's part of the verbal communication. But if we are in a discussion, or if we are talking to someone where the other person is talking and you are not talking, you are still communicating. And when you are not talking and communicating, that's called non-verbal communication. So please remember, it's very, very important to know and understand that you are communicating all the time. Through your voice, when you communicate, it becomes verbal communication. But when your body communicates, or when you're not communicating through your voice, you're still communicating through your body. And that's why people keep saying that, body language is very, very important. You don't need to be an expert to, of course, there are body language experts, there are people who understand, but basics of non-verbal communication anybody can understand. For example, if I am talking to a group of 4 or 5 people, and those 4 or 5 people are not talking to me or not responding, still I can figure out whether they are part of that conversation or not through their body language. So communication is very, very essential, because another very important thing that all the participants need to understand is that when you are doing verbal communication, the impact of your verbal communication is maximized through how you are saying whatever you are saying. So best of the content, you might have prepared best of the content, बहुत अच्छा आपने रिसर्च करके एक बहुत अच्छा प्रेजेंटेशन बनाया है, लेकिन अगर आप उस प्रेजेंटेशन को, if you're not able to present it properly, which means you're not able to create a flavor in that presentation, your audience will mentally switch off in the first 5 minutes. Forget 5 minutes, in the first couple of minutes itself, your audience will switch off if your delivery is boring. So communication is a very, very, very important aspect, and everybody needs to understand that. So when I take my workshops, I talk a lot, I lay a lot of stress on listening as well. Effective communication happens also through effective listening. That's a very, very important aspect that people need to understand when they are communicating or when they are trying to strike a conversation.
Many interesting points that you have made, sir, today. We'll try to touch upon some of them on,
Sure.
on this. When you said that, the listening is very important for communication, for an effective communication. So what are the practices that, what are the, probably an exercise that one should engage into so that he can become a good listener?
See, it has to be a conscious effort. It has to be a really, really conscious effort, because as human beings, we have certain tendencies. What are these tendencies? Jumping to conclusion. So the biggest hurdle to effective listening is jumping to conclusion. So somebody says something, the first line itself, and our mind starts judging that person. That first line might be at variance with the entire communication that the other person wants to, put across. The first line might be entirely different from the entire thing that he wants to say. But what we tend to do is कि हम कूदने लगते हैं, हम तुरंत, we try to jump to conclusion. अच्छा ये कहना चाह रहे हो? अच्छा ये कहना चाह रहे हो क्या? Let him finish. So effective listening का सबसे important aspect है not jumping to conclusion. Approach any conversation with an open mind. Let the other person finish, and then evaluate his statement, and then pass a statement or pass a conclusion or pass a judgment. Secondly, one of the biggest barriers to communication or to effective listening is prejudice. और prejudice या फिर हमारे preconceived notion. हम पहले से ही अपने दिमाग में कई चीजें बना के किसी से बात करने के लिए चले जाते हैं. Always approach a discussion with an open mind. Now, I'll tell you how it applies. Now, since we are talking specifically to college students, I will specifically tell you how it applies to, say, your interview or group discussion that you have to face. हम group discussion में हैं, for example, और हम group discussion में ये सोच के गए हैं कि ये टॉपिक होगा डिस्कशन का और हमें ये बात बोलनी है. हमने अपनी बात रख दी and then we are quiet. This is not how you communicate, and this is not how discussions happen. Discussions happen when There is an argument, there's a counter argument, there's a counter to the counter argument. So it's very, very important that you listen properly, that you approach that group discussion with an open mind. Same goes to an interview. हमने इंटरव्यू अपने दिमाग में एक तैयार कर लिया कि ये सवाल होगा तो ये जवाब देंगे, ये सवाल होगा तो ये जवाब देंगे, ये सवाल होगा तो ये जवाब देंगे. हो सकता है जो सवाल हमने दिमाग में प्रिपेयर किए हों उसको कॉन्टेक्स्ट में रख के इंटरव्यूअर कोई दूसरा ही सवाल पूछ ले, बट हमने तो कुछ और ही सवाल किया है. इसका एक बहुत ही फनी सा एग्जांपल मैं देता हूँ. हरभजन सिंह का एक किस्सा है एक्चुअली, कि एक जमाना था जब हरभजन सिंह को अंग्रेजी बड़ी कम आती थी. अंडर 19 वर्ल्ड कप खेलने के लिए गए हुए थे, तो एक कोई एस्टीम्ड गेस्ट थे जो टीम मेंबर से मिलते हुए आ रहे थे और वो सबसे पूछ रहे थे व्हाट्स योर नेम, वेयर आर यू फ्रॉम. तो हरभजन सिंह ने ये चीज रट ली कि पूछ रहा है व्हाट्स योर नेम और दूसरा सवाल पूछ रहा है वेयर आर यू फ्रॉम. तो व्हाट्स योर, हरभजन सिंह फ्रॉम जलंधर. अब वो जब साहब आए सामने तो उन्होंने उनसे पूछ लिया, सो वेयर आर यू फ्रॉम, हरभजन सिंह. व्हाट्स योर नेम, जलंधर. सो ये होता है अगर हम प्री कंसीव नोशंस के साथ किसी कॉन्वर्सेशन में एंटर करते हैं. इट्स वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू have a very open mind when you approach any conversation.
True, sir. You also made a point on the content and the way of communication.
Yeah.
At many times we see, though the content is good, though the child has done a good research on the subject, but he feels that he doesn't know how to communicate. It may be an internal feel, maybe he's good or bad, we don't know. But he has a feeling that, I'm not good on it. And many times people also say that communication skills or the presentation skills are God gift and it cannot be cultivated. How true you think this statement is? Do you think that the communication skills can be cultivated, or if yes, what are the few quick tips that you would like to tell our students so that they don't get dejected? It is something that they should work towards.
Okay. God gift, yes, there are certain people who are gifted, but good presentation skills are only God gift is a false notion. Now, what are the key to making good presentation? First and the foremost thing is whatever you say, you speak believably. You're getting my point? And this is true for any communication. अगर आप sales pitch देने जा रहे हो तो भी आपके लिए बहुत जरूरी है कि आप बिलीवेबली बात करो. आप इंटरव्यू भी देने जा रहे हो तो भी जरूरी है कि आप बिलीवेबली बात करो. अगर आप प्रेजेंटेशन देने जा रहे हो तो भी बहुत जरूरी है कि आप बिलीवेबली बात करो. बिलीवेबली मीन्स जब आप उस बात को कहो तो सामने वाले को लगे कि हाँ ये सच है, और सामने वाले को ये लगे कि हाँ ये इसके दिल से निकल रही है बात, या इसने इस पर रिसर्च की है. तो किसी भी चीज को बिलीवेबली बोलने के लिए सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है जो भी टॉपिक आप प्रेजेंट कर रहे हो उस पर आपकी महारत होनी चाहिए. यू शुड बी वेल रिसर्च्ड ऑन इट. अगर आप वेल रिसर्च्ड होगे, आपने उसको अच्छे से पढ़ा है, तो आप जो भी कहोगे वो बहुत कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ कहोगे. दूसरी जो इंपॉर्टेंट चीज किसी भी प्रेजेंटेशन में होती है, और जो गलती एक हम प्रेजेंटेशंस में कर देते हैं, वो ये होती है कि हम अगर हमको किसी एक चीज के लिए प्रेजेंट करने को टॉपिक कहा गया है तो हम उसको ही तैयार करते हैं और उसके आजू बाजू कुछ भी नहीं बात करते हैं. इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू प्रेजेंट व्हाटएवर यू प्रेजेंट by connecting it to real life scenarios. And I'll give you an example to it. When I was doing an MBA, so I did my MBA. I am a voiceover artist and an actor by accident. I did my MBA in international business in 2003, and I was working with a import finance company. और ये accidentally मतलब मैं voiceover artist बन गया 10 साल पहले. So हमारे MBA में BHU से MBA किया था मैंने, तो वहाँ पर the mode of teaching used to be presentations. So students would present topics and the class would ask questions and teacher would answer those questions on behalf of the student. तो मैंने एक जगह I think marketing का सब्जेक्ट पर किसी टॉपिक पर मैंने प्रेजेंट किया था और मैंने उसको कनेक्ट किया. So there was this something about team building. How team building is very, very important in any office setup. And I connected it with football. कि फुटबॉल में किस तरह से गोल जरूर स्ट्राइकर करता है, पर बाकी जो 10 लोग होते हैं या बाकी जो 9 लोग होते हैं, अगर 2 स्ट्राइकर के साथ आप खेल रहे हो तो बाकी जो 9 लोग हैं उनका भी उतना ही इंपॉर्टेंट रोल है जितना गोल करने वाले उस स्ट्राइकर का है. सो टीम वर्क प्लेज अ वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल. सो प्रेजेंटेशन स्किल को अगर आपको अच्छा करना है तो आपको अपने जो भी बात आप कहें, इट हैज टू बी वेरी टॉपिकल. तो आसपास जो हो रहा है कोशिश करिए कि उससे कनेक्ट करिए अपने टॉपिक को, अपने ऑडियंस के हिसाब से उस टॉपिक को कनेक्ट. अगर आपको लगता है कि ऑडियंस आपकी सिनेमा पसंद करती है तो अपने प्रेजेंटेशन में कहीं सिनेमा का कोई जिक्र ले आइए. रियल लाइफ से अगर आप कनेक्ट करेंगे अपने प्रेजेंटेशंस को तो आपकी ऑडियंस बंधी रहेगी आपके साथ. इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू प्रेजेंट थिंग्स by putting yourself in your audience's shoes. कि हमारी ऑडियंस को क्या पसंद आएगा, किस तरह से मैं बात करूं कि उनकी अटेंशन मुझे मिलेगी. बीच में कोई जोक्स क्रैक कर देना, मूड को लाइट रखना थोड़ा सा. कितना भी सीरियस टॉपिक हो, आप मूड को लाइट रख सकते हैं. यू कैन कीप इट लाइट विदाउट एक्चुअली ट्रिविलाइजिंग द टॉपिक. सो इट्स वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू मेक इट रिलेटेबल विद योर ऑडियंस. और अगर आप रिलेटेबल बना के चलेंगे तो आपकी ऑडियंस विल ऑलवेज स्टे कनेक्टेड एंड जो आप कहना चाह रहे हैं वो आपकी ऑडियंस तक पहुंच जाएगा. वरना अच्छा कंटेंट है, आपने पढ़ दिया कि दूरदर्शन के समाचार की तरह पढ़ दिया, किसी को खाक कुछ समझ में नहीं आया, सबने ताली बजाई और सब घर चले गए, किसी को कुछ हासिल नहीं हुआ. सो इफ यू वांट दैट योर पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू goes across to your audience, it's very important to talk in their language, to keep it light without trivializing the content.
Very meaningful advice, sir, this coming from your end. Moving from here to one of the area which is we know that you are very good at the modulation of voice, sir. We would like to see some variations in the voice, how that can be done, and what is the impact of it, and at what occasions can we use this?
Yeah. So first and foremost, ये ध्यान रखिए कि अगर आपको अपनी आवाज में चेंजेस लाने हैं, अगर आपको अपनी आवाज में इंटोनेशंस या हाईज और लोज और वो सारी चीजें लानी हैं, तो सबसे पहले ये जानना जरूरी है कि आपकी आवाज है कैसी. अगर आपको समस्या का पता ही नहीं है तो आप समाधान क्या करोगे. सो इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू बी अवेयर ऑफ योर वॉइस, बी अवेयर ऑफ हाउ यू डिलीवर एनी टॉक. इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू बी अवेयर ऑफ हाउ यू टॉक. कि जब आप बात करते हो तो क्या आप मोनोटनस हो जाते हो, क्या आप बात करते हो तो बहुत ज्यादा एक्साइटेड हो जाते हो. ये सारी चीजें, इन चीज़ों की अवेयरनेस होना सब बहुत ज़रूरी, तभी आप उस पर काम कर सकते हो. तो अवेयरनेस के लिए आजकल बहुत ही आसान तरीका हो गया है. हमारे पास फ़ोन्स हैं, हम अपने फ़ोन्स पर अपनी आवाज़ रिकॉर्ड कर सकते हैं. तो अपनी आवाज़ रिकॉर्ड करके आप सुनिए, तो आपको पता लगेगा कि आप जब कन्वर्स करते हैं तो आप किस तरह से कन्वर्स करते हैं. उससे आपको पता लगेगा कि कौन से एरियाज हैं जहाँ पर आप इम्प्रूव कर सकते हैं. आवाज़ की टोनैलिटी और मॉड्यूलेशन की इंपॉर्टेंस इससे ही समझ सकते हैं आप. अगर मैं एक आर्मी जनरल हूं, मैं फ्रंट पे हूं, मेरे पास 36 लोगों की एक प्लेटून है और मुझे उनको एक सीधे पहाड़ पर चढ़ाना है, एक सीधी क्लिफ पर, क्योंकि उस सीधी क्लिफ पर मेरे दुश्मन बैठे हुए हैं. और मैं उनसे कहता हूँ, यार एक काम करो, चढ़ जाओ इसके ऊपर. वहाँ जाओगे तो ये 6 गोले तुम दाग देना, मोटार से तुम फायर कर देना और हैवी मशीन गन से तुम फायर कर देना, नीचे से मैं तुम्हारा सपोर्ट कर रहा हूँ. आपको लगता है उस 36 में से एक भी आदमी मूव करेगा? नहीं मूव करेगा. एंड व्हेन आई टेल देम कि आज ये मौका आ गया है जब हम इस देश को दिखा दें कि हम उनके लिए क्या कर सकते हैं, आज ये हमारे पास मौका है कि हम अपनी ट्रेनिंग को दुनिया के सामने प्रूव कर दें और हम दिखा दें कि दुश्मन कितनी भी ऊंचाई पर हो, हम उसके छक्के छुड़ा सकते हैं. तो क्या आपको लगता है कि मेरे लोग मोटिवेट होंगे? बिल्कुल मोटिवेट होंगे. लेकिन अगर कंपैशन दिखाना है मुझे आवाज में, अगर किसी को चोट लग गई है और मैं ये बताने जाऊं उसको कि भाई चोट लग गई है, कोई बात नहीं, ये हील हो जाएगी, 2 महीने बाद तुम वापस अपने पैरों पर खड़े हो जाओगे, तो अगर फिर मैं वापस इसी टोन में बात करूं तो मैं एरोगेंट कहलाऊंगा। तब मेरी टोन क्या होगी? तब मेरी टोन समझाने वाली होगी। देखो ये बातें होती रहती हैं, ये चीजें होती हैं, these things happen in life, but it's all about moving ahead, it's all about coping with them. We are there with you, हम तुम्हारे साथ हैं, इस मुश्किल घड़ी में हम तुम्हारा साथ देंगे, और जब तक तुम अपने पैरों पे नहीं खड़े हो जाते, हम ये इंश्योर करेंगे कि तुम्हारे घर में सारा राशन आए, तुम्हारे कोई प्रॉब्लम ना आए, ठीक है? सो सी, you have to create that empathy, that leadership quality, that excitement, that josh, all that through your voice. अब अगर उरी में विकी कौशल हाउस द जोश है भाई, हाउस द जोश, इस तरह से अगर पूछता अपने सैनिकों से, तो कोई भी इस कोवर्ट ऑपरेशन के लिए जाता नहीं जाता। कैसे पूछते थे? हाउस द जोश, हाउस द जोश। वो इतने खूबसूरत तरीके से उन्होंने कहा कि वो एक सिग्नेचर ट्यून बन गई। मतलब हर मोटिवेशनल जगह पर हाउस द जोश एक कल्ट डायलॉग बन गया। सो इट्स वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू मॉड्यूलेट योर वॉइस, to change the pitch and tone of the voice depending on the situation. जहाँ पर थोड़ा सॉफ्ट होना है वहाँ सॉफ्ट होंगे, जहाँ थोड़ा हार्ड होना है, जहाँ थोड़ा लाउड होना है, जहाँ थोड़ा एनर्जी दिखानी है वहाँ एनर्जी दिखाएंगे। अगर हमेशा एक ही टोन में बात करेंगे तो इट विल फॉल फ्लैट, पीपल विल स्टॉप टेकिंग यू सीरियसली।
True, sir. Some of the relevant examples, and we always like to see you in this different avatars. But limitation of time, sir, that we have a very good contribution that you've made, sir, in terms of understanding how the communication makes or plays a very vital role in building up a very strong personality. Moving on to some of the questions from the audience, we can invite Shakir sir as well on board. Either of us can collectively can take up this. Our personality, also brings in some sort of a dominance, and at times, this dominance may be misutilized by the the gentleman himself. How should one take care of this high personality? If somebody is having a powerful personality, it is also very difficult to carry that personality. It's not easy to carry that personality wherein he can be grounded, he can remain focused. Otherwise, what will happen is that he'll have more ego, more arrogance, and then he may probably lose out on the real things. So how do one digest or manage a powerful personality?
See, there's a very, very thin line between confidence, overconfidence, and then that overconfidence getting into arrogance. And it's very important for all of us to understand that arrogance and overconfidence eventually crashes. Empathy जब तक नहीं होगी, तब तक you cannot be a good leader, you cannot succeed at all. Arrogance and overconfidence cannot win you friends. So it's very important to have a great personality, but not necessarily dominating. If your personality traits, if you are confident, but at the same time you have this habit of dominating people, then eventually people will stop coming with you, people will stop being with you. And leadership or moving ahead in corporate space is all about having your people with you. So if there are not enough people with you, or if there are not enough followers with you, then you will not succeed. Then eventually you will be all alone, and it will be impossible to succeed. So for anyone to succeed, it's very important to understand the difference between confidence, so basically you need to be very, very confident but empathetic. You need to have empathy. And I'm constantly using this word empathy, because when you empathize with people, that's when people relate with you as well. That's when people see you as one of them. And when people see you as one of them, then they will accept you as your leader. There's a difference between respect commanded through leadership, commanded through confidence, and respect commanded through fear. Respect commanded through fear will only last that much, only last for a very limited time. But respect commanded through confidence, respect commanded through empathy, will have you succeed in life, basically.
True, sir. We have one more very interesting question, maybe directed towards Shakir sir, though. It says that carrying a powerful personality, wherein we said that one has to be careful on putting up a right attire, putting up the right hairstyling, putting up a right makeup on one, having a good communication and things. Does this all comes with a high cost? Primarily when we talk about the apparels, the attire, the fashionable attires, and the makeup and the styling. Does this come with a very high cost, which a student or which a person will not able to bear, or is there something else to attach to it? Shakir sir, if you can add some viewpoint on this.
Hi, Vipul sir. I would like to say that no, it doesn't come with a big cost, because in today's time, we have options and things available. You have a lot of medium where it all depends on your choice and your budget. It's not necessary that to wear formal shirt, you need to shop a branded shirt, but there are formal shirts available in a specific starting price too. You have to be sensible wise according to your pocket friendly. Excuse me. You need to pick up things and shop for things which are according to your budget. Makeup also comes in ranges from startup price to high end. So it all depends on your choice and your budget. So it doesn't mean that you have to be very fancy in shopping or very fancy in picking up things in terms of what you're going to wear for your appearance. And it's a misconception. You can just dress up yourself for power dressing in a budget from 2,000 rupees onwards, and can go up to 15 to 20 lakhs also, with the kind of watches, shoes, bags, expensive things available and options available. So I think as a student or anybody, you should not get stressed out. There are reasonable options available in any given kind of way.
Right, sir. So there are a few more questions, but I think majority of them have been answered in a way during our discussion. It is more emphasizing on the tips and tricks for building up a powerful personality, which in the session we have in a way tried to address with the limited time that we have. So before moving on to to Dr. Harish Dubey sir for the final vote of thanks, I would end my note with a gratitude towards both of you, sir, Shakir sir and Vijay Vikram sir, for being with us on this session. Dr. Harish Dubey sir, if I may request you to please come online and share a vote of thanks to all the members present.
Thank you, Vipul.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vipul sir.
My pleasure, sir.
Yeah, before I speak, I would like to request Dr. Naresh Chandra sir if he's there online. Otherwise, I will just proceed with the vote of thanks. Sir, are you there?
Dr. Naresh Chandra sir. I think.
Okay, he must have got disconnected.
Yeah.
In fact, he wanted to speak. That is why I said. So, at the outset, I would like to thank the Nest Academy team for conducting this wonderful session, and in particular, Mr. BK or BK sir, what we say, call normally Balkishan Sharma ji, for organizing such a wonderful session for all of us, for the students of BK Birla College and students of all over India. And I think this series of 12 lectures is going to benefit all of us in all respect. And now listening to Vijay Vikramji and Shakir Sheikh sir, I think tomorrow's session is going to be houseful. Sir, I would request both of you also to attend, and then the impact of today's session will be more. I think today is the first day, so many of them may not be aware exactly what kind of session it is going to be. So tomorrow I am expecting that we will have more response for this. I'm also thankful to Mr. Vipul Salanki and Ms. Sneha Asar for taking all kind of efforts for making this program a grand success. I could see that at the last moment there were some technical errors, but in spite of that, Vipul sir took over and it is as good as it was designed for him only. So very nicely conducted, Vipul sir. My compliments to you. And I would like to thank Mr. Shakir Sheikh, Director and Mentor NMG, for his wonderful guidance to the students regarding the personal grooming, hair cutting, and dressing codes and all. I think it is a need of the time, and the students must look at all these aspects. Normally we ignore. क्या फर्क पड़ता है? टी-शर्ट ही पहन के चले गए तो क्या होगा? बहुत टाइम हम लोग ऑफिस में भी टी-शर्ट पहन के चले जाते हैं. So all these things are equally important in our day-to-day life, and I think it is going to benefit all of us. And आवाज की दुनिया के मेरे प्यारे दोस्तों, और जिसका नाम हम लोग सुनते थे और आज हमारे बीच में थे, श्री विक्रम जी, विजय विक्रम जी, जिसकी आवाज सुनकर ही लोग प्रभावित होते हैं. एंड ये हमारा बड़ा सौभाग्य रहा है सर कि हम आपको सुन पाए, और आपकी आवाज का जो जादू है ये हम लोग आज वाकई में पर्सनल जो फीलिंग आ रही है, आई थिंक इट इज ये हमारा सौभाग्य है कि हम आपको सुन पाए. एंड जो आपने छोटी छोटी टिप्स दी हैं सर कि किस तरह बोलना चाहिए, कितना प्रभाव होता है, एरोगेंसी बात करते करते कैसे आ जाती है, ये छोटी छोटी बातों पर जो आपने जोर दिया है और जिन बातों को हाईलाइट किया है, आई थिंक ये हमारे विद्यार्थियों के लिए बहुत बड़ी सीख है, और ये हमारे विद्यार्थी भी आने वाले जीवन में इस पर अमल जरूर करेंगे. I would like to thank our director, Dr. Naresh Chandra sir, for his wholehearted support and inspiration. जब भी कोई ऐसी चीज होती है, सर का हमेशा अटेंशन होता है कि हम विद्यार्थियों के लिए कुछ करें. We are from teaching fraternity, एजुकेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट से हम, तो सर का हमेशा एक उद्देश्य रहता है कि क्यों ना हम कुछ बच्चों के लिए करें. देयर आर सो मेनी वेबिनार्स गोइंग ऑन फॉर टीचर्स, फॉर द प्रोफेशनल्स, बट बच्चों के लिए आज हमारे स्टूडेंट्स भी घर पर बैठे हैं, दे आर आल्सो स्ट्रेस्ड. तो क्यों ना हम बच्चों के लिए कुछ ऐसा करें कि जो इस डिफिकल्ट टाइम में उनके लिए भी कुछ एक नई सीख देकर जाए. तो नरेश चंद्र सर की सोच को सलाम, और सर ने जो हमारे इस सेशन के पहले दिन हम लोगों को आशीर्वाद दिया, उसके लिए हम सर के आभारी हैं. हमारे अपने प्रिंसिपल डॉक्टर अविनाश पाटिल सर, जिनका कि हमेशा ही हमें सहयोग रहता है, चाहे वो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन हो, मार्केटिंग हो, या किसी भी टाइप का सपोर्ट हो. डॉक्टर अविनाश पाटिल सर इज ऑलवेज अवेलेबल टू अस. आई रिमेंबर yesterday night also we spoke night at 11 o'clock for today's session. So thank you very much sir for being so much of supportive. I would also like to thank our management for all kind of logistic support. आज हम ये जो भी Facebook लाइव पे भी हमारे बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स देख पा रहे हैं, so it is only because of our management and in particular Dr. O.R. चितलांगे सर, जिन्होंने कि ये सुविधाएं हमारे लिए उपलब्ध करा कर दी हैं. आज हमारा डिजिटल फ्रंट पे चाहे वो फेसबुक लाइव हो, चाहे वो यूट्यूब हो, चाहे वो माइक्रोसॉफ्ट टीम हो, ये सर केवल मैनेजमेंट और सभी के सहयोग से ही संभव हुआ है. और मैं समझता हूं कि आने वाले दिनों में हम और इसका फायदा उठाएंगे और हमारे बच्चों के लिए और अच्छी सुविधाएं उपलब्ध करके देंगे. पर्दे के पीछे हमारे साथ में कंधे से कंधा मिलाकर चलती रही मिसेस अस्मिता गुप्ता मैडम. मैडम का भी बहुत बहुत आभार. मैडम ने हमारे जो भी टेक्निकल फ्रंट्स थे उस पे हमेशा, चाहे वो मार्केटिंग की बात हो, हमेशा मैडम का साथ रहा. आई एम वेरी थैंकफुल टू यू मैम फॉर बीइंग विद अस. एंड कभी भी मैं समझता हूँ किसी भी प्रोग्राम का सक्सेस तभी माना जाता है जब पार्टिसिपेंट्स हो. और शुरू में जब हम लोगों ने 350 पे जब लॉगिन किया तो नरेश चंद्र सर ने पूछा कितने पार्टिसिपेंट हैं, तो पार्टिसिपेंट की संख्या दिख नहीं रही थी. और बालकिशन सर ने कहा कि सर ये यहाँ पे सब 5 मिनट भी इकट्ठे होते हैं. तो सही में जैसे कहा था, बंबई में लोगों के पास ज्यादा समय नहीं होता है, और आखिरी 5 मिनट में हमने देखते गए और फटाफट कैसे ये फिगर 1000 को क्रॉस कर गया, समझ में भी नहीं आया. और उसके बाद शायद लोग फेसबुक लाइव पर देखने लगे होंगे. सो मैं समझता हूँ कि आई मस्ट थैंक all the participants and all the spectators who made this program a grand success. So once again, on behalf of BK Birla College, I thank both the resource person for today, sir. And we are extremely thankful to you because अदरवाइज शायद हमको आपको बुलाना होता तो बहुत सारे पापड़ बेलने पड़ते, लेकिन बालकृष्ण शर्मा जी और ये नेस्ट एकेडमी आप लोगों के माध्यम से हम लोग आपको सुन पाए, और मैं समझता हूँ ये बहुत बड़ा हम लोग के लिए सहयोग रहा है. थैंक यू वेरी मच वंस अगेन. थैंक यू एवरीवन.
Thank you so much, sir. Thanks a lot, Dr. Harish.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much for the kind words, sir. Dr. Harish Dubey, sir, you have always been a source of inspiration for us and definitely the entire BK Birla team, which is behind this to put in a lot of energy, and their hard work is there here. And we are trying in our modest journey to bring as much as benefit for the students. This series is going to continue. Please stay tuned. From Monday to Friday, we are going to be there live for you with different topics, different sessions from the eminent personalities from the industry. Stay tuned from morning 11 to 12:15 p.m. From Monday to Friday. On Saturdays, we'll be there live at 5 p.m. Stay tuned with us. Mission Skills saying you goodbye. Thank you so much, everybody, for being with us.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.